I mean, Solana is just absolutely popping, right? You know, and in so many different ways, so many different metrics, you can completely justify that. And then, you know, I mean, ad hoc, but recently there's been some outages. And then if we think about those NFT artists, those communities, you know, they're relying on the fact that they're not going to lose assets and so on and so forth. So, you know, could you talk to that, please?
Absolutely. So the key thing that makes this whole system work, or any of these blockchains, is that you never lose the data. Like, you never lose the state. This is why you kind of can think of it as a database that nobody owns, is that there's so many copies of it. On Solana, it's 3,500 different replicas. It's hard to tell which ones are controlled by independent parties, but you assume if that's kind of similar across networks, you can kind of compare it. So it sticks out 5 to 6,000 on Ethereum, but 10 to 12,000 on Bitcoin. And Solana is the third largest one. So the probability of all of these pieces of data getting corrupted at the same time is virtually zero. And this is where that core decentralization piece comes from. Now, the reliability thing, that's the challenge, is like, how do you make the system massively decentralized with a lot of copies, really, really fast and cheap, because we already have slow versions of that, and then also reliable. And that third one has been the biggest challenge for us, because we really focused on the first two, and I think kicked a lot of butt there. I think it's pretty, nobody's going to argue that there's a cheaper, faster chain than Solana right now. And on decentralization, we're getting really close to, like, we're over 60% of Ethereum. I think we can probably pass them.